Live from the auxiliary gym at Greater Latrobe High School, it's the Lady Wildcats fighting for the #1 spot in the section here at Greater Latrobe High School. Sorry, folks, just texting Richard back, our camera operator tonight. Richard Hillwig, I'm Tristan Borland on the horns with the Ins guys for the rest of the evening as we get ready for our St. Vincent College pregame show. See how St. Vincent College prepares students for successful careers and meaningful lives with 100% of freshmen receiving scholarship aid. Check out St. Vincent College and get a tour of their beautiful campus at www.stvincent.edu. Again, that's stvincent.edu. St. Vincent College, together we rise. Lady Wildcats return back to the auxiliary gym here at Greater Latrobe, 6-1 overall, 3-1 in the section. Return to the auxiliary gym on a 3-game win streak. 3-2 win at Plum, 3-0 win versus Norwin, and a 3-1 win at Connellsville. And currently set the #2 in 4A Section 3. And they chase the Hempfield Spartans for the #1 spot in the section. Lady Wildcats played Norwin on our last time we were covering the Lady Wildcats varsity volleyball team. And a reminder to all of our viewers, you can watch that game again at www.wildcatsnet.com. Again, that's wildcatsnet.com to watch all of our previous broadcasts so far this season. Again, when we were watching that game, Lady Wildcats seemed like they were in control. And when I talked to Coach Volshevsky earlier today during our setup, he agreed. He said the Lady Wildcats were in control. They were playing the kind of volleyball that we like to play. And if the Lady Wildcats are able to do that, I think they're going to come away with a big victory here over the #1 team in the section. And again, that's the Hempfield Spartans. Lady Wildcats to watch if you're the Spartans and head coach Ashton Flynn. Junior opposite hitter Lily Greathouse was the main point scorer for the Lady Wildcats when she was on the hardwood, splitting time with Bria Vrilla and Mia Myers. Whenever the ball swung her way, you can be assured that would be a thundering reply from Lily Greathouse. So if you are the Spartans, you got to know where Lily is at all times, and you got to make sure that she isn't able to really get a run up on that. The front blockers for the Spartans need to be aware of her and her position at all times. Senior outside hitter Kiara Mongaluza, another Lady Wildcat that the Spartans need to keep an eye on. The shot caller for the Cats, especially when she is shoring up the back line for the Lady Spartans. And clearly the team leader and main shot caller for the Lady Wildcats whenever she is on the hardwood. And again, especially when she's manning the back line for the Lady Wildcats, Kiara Mongaluzo is definitely the point man for the Lady Wildcats in that matchup. We're going to take a quick break here on the Wildcats Network. When we come back, we're going to talk all about the Hempfield Spartans here on our St. Vincent College pregame show here on the Wildcats Network.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
And we're back here on the Wildcats Network. Thank you to the Greater Latrobe Student Store, folks. It's important to make sure that when you are at the game supporting your Wildcats, that you are repping the Wildcats, the black and orange. You got to make sure that you are, representing the school. And again, you can do that at the Wildcats Student Store located here at Greater Latrobe. But enough about the Wildcats. You got to talk about the #1 team. And 4A Section 3, 5-2 overall, 4-0 in the section, your Hempfield Spartans. Enter the auxiliary gym on a 4-game win streak. 3-0 win versus Norwin. 3-2 win versus Penn Trafford. Sweep of Connellsville, and a 3-1 win versus Plum. And something to note, that 4-game win streak and the reason why the Spartans are at the #1 spot here in the section, all those wins were over section opponents. So again, a sweep of Norwin, 3-2 fight at Penn Trafford. That's not easy. Let me tell you, folks, I've been doing this for a while now. In April, will be my 3rd year here with the Wildcats Network, and I'm telling you, walking into Warrior Country, I don't care what sport you're playing, it's not easy. You don't walk into Warrior Country and just kind of stand there and do whatever you want. Warriors love to defend their home territory. So for Hempfield to walk in and get a 3-2 win over the Warriors at Penn Trafford, very impressive. A 3-0 sweep at Connellsville in the Nest, and a 3-1 win at Hempfield over the Plum Mustangs. So again, Hempfield looking very impressive coming into this matchup, and I expect them to really put up a fight here in the auxiliary gym. Spartan to watch if you're Coach Volshevsky and the Lady Wildcats. Senior outside hitter Allison Cervola, senior hitter for the Spartans, the go-to attacker. The ball, whenever the Spartans are trying to set up a play and are trying to drop the ball in hard on their opponent, it always seems to go to Cervola. And so I expect her to be, again, the main point of attack. She's a Lily Greathouse, basically, for the Hempfield Spartans right now. And senior setter Peyton McKee, when we talk about that offense for the Spartans, you know, obviously sending the ball over the net goes through Cervola, but for the Spartans, you got to have a director. You got to have somebody that calls the shots and kind of drives the ball where it needs to go to be able to set up the place, and that comes from senior setter Peyton McKee. We're going to take another quick break here on the Wildcats Network. When we come back, we're going to have your keys to the game tonight from the auxiliary gym. St. Vincent College pregame show continue after this short break. We're back here on the Wildcats Networks. Folks, Tristan Borland here for the St. Vincent College pregame show as we get ready for our keys to the game. The Knights' keys to the game for the Lady Wildcats. The key is to communicate. In their loss against Penn Trafford, the communication for Lady Wildcats struggled, to say the least, and so it will be big for the Lady Wildcats to be able to make sure that they are communicating. And again, as I mentioned, Coach Volshevsky told me Lady Wildcats need to play their volleyball. If the Lady Wildcats can do that, they can play their volleyball. If they can play the way that they have been trained to do by Coach Volshevsky, I expect that they will be usurping the Spartans for the #1 spot in 4A Section 3. For the Spartans, the key is to not let the Lady Wildcats get on a roll. Lady Wildcats, in the game against Norwin, when they got a big lead, they held on to it. And it was very hard for Norwin to hold on to leads of their own. So if you are the Hempfield Spartans, you got to make sure that you don't allow the Lady Wildcats to get onto a roll. If you let them run out to a 5 or 6 point lead in a set, it's over. It's done. So again, for the Spartans, that is the keys to the game for them. And folks, as we near the end of the St. Vincent College pregame show, I, Tristan Boyle, want to take a quick moment to thank all of our viewers at home. It's because of you guys that I'm able to do this job that I've dreamed of doing since my early years in college. So I want to always thank you. Again, because of your viewership, because of you taking time out of your day to watch my broadcast, I'm able to do this incredible job. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to stop my yapping for a second because as Athletic Director Zach Hyde sits next to me, I think we're going to get ready to recognize the West Point softball team coming up next here on the Wildcats Network.
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance. located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Between the visiting Hempfield area Spartans and your Greater Latrobe Wildcats. Before tonight's contest, we would like to take a moment to recognize the West Point 12U softball team on their accomplishments this past summer. Their journey began with 2 victories versus Polskin, which propelled them to the Pennsylvania Little League State Tournament. After enduring 7 games in 7 days, West Point prevailed as the best team in the state of Pennsylvania. Next came the Mid-Atlantic Regional, where West Point rolled through their competition with 3 straight wins over New York 6-0, Maryland 3-0, and again over New York 5-1 in the regional championship. With West Point representing the Mid-Atlantic region, they began their World Series bid with a 2-1 pitching duel loss against Arizona from the West. But this was not the end for West Point. After entering the elimination bracket, they persevered again with 3 straight wins over the Europe Africa team, Asia Pacific team, and New England team, which placed them in the semifinals against North Carolina. After a hard-fought battle, West Point's journey ended with a 1-0 loss to the eventual champions from North Carolina. With us here tonight are members of this year's semifinal team and coaching staff. Jalen Luff, Piper Hoppel, Jocelyn Luff, Morgan Meyer, Ryan Starr, Sophia Pareca, Peyton Reamer, Lexi Seville, Raven Graff, Mia Graff, Alana Graff, and Lily Carroll. The coaches for this year's team were Matt Myers, Tina Madison, and Bobby Madison. Please join me in a round of applause to congratulate these young women for their accomplishments, representing our school district with pride and dedication, and finishing as one of the best teams in the world. Congratulations again, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now for the starting lineup. For Hempfield, senior number 2, Mia Shipman. Junior number 4, Claire Mitchell. Senior number 6, Peyton McKee. Junior number 7, Shelby Waryanko.
Senior number 8, Kennedy Nelson. Junior number 9, Audrey Ewig. Senior number 10, Allison Cervola. Senior number 11, Sadie Coons. Junior number 12, Jillian Sowers. Junior number 13, Presley Horchak. And junior number 21, Gravlia Tosia. And introducing your 2024 Lady Wildcat Volleyball team. Defensive Specialist, 5'4", sophomore, number 18, Abby Webb. Defensive Specialist, 5'4", sophomore, number 19, Abby Strouser. Middle blocker, 5'9", sophomore, number 31, Madden Dress. Middle blocker, 5'9", sophomore, number 34, Maggie Myers. Outside hitter, 5'8", junior, number 26, Bailey Onifer. Opposite, 5'9", junior, number 1, Lily Greathouse. Outside hitter, 5'7", junior, number 2, Lizzie Haichu. Defensive specialist, 5'6", junior, number 23, Carly Clark. And now, your Latrobe Wildcats starting lineup. Opposite, 5'9", sophomore, number 30, Claire Benning. Setter, 5'4", junior, number 4, Bree Havrilla. Libero, 5'5", junior, number 13, Peyton Ferraro. Middle blocker, 5'8", junior, number 28, Savannah Repack. Outside hitter, 5'7", senior, number 9, Mia Myers. Middle blocker, 5'10", senior, number 25, Ashley Beneker. Center, 5'8", senior, number 3, Mackenzie Myers. And outside hitter, 5'7", senior, number 15, Kiara Mongaluzzo. The Wildcats are coached by head coach Drew Gluszewski and assistant coaches Kennedy Rogers, Cindy Quinn, and Mirko Pandini.
And that's your starting lineup tonight, folks. Thank you again to Tyler Gustafson, the assistant athletic director. We call him the keeper of the keys here on the Wildcats Network. Gustafson being your announcer here this evening from the auxiliary gym. I noted number 30, Claire Benning. Sophomore at 5'9", set as the outside hitter here on my sheet. Getting what I believe is her first varsity start of her career, and I could be wrong with that. Again, she is a sophomore, but again, getting her first start. I believe that's her first varsity start of her career. And Lady Wildcats break the huddle. I thought that they were going to have her swap out for the libero as a little bit of a trick there, but again, Ferraro is one of the starters that's going to be out there on the hardwood tonight. So I believe that Claire Benning did something either in practice or in last week's matchup against Connellsville at the Falcons. The Wildcats break the huddle. I think we're ready to get started here for the first set of tonight's matchup. And again, a big thank you to St. Vincent College for sponsoring our pregame show. That's because of sponsors like St. Vincent College and the other sponsors that you'll see in the top right of your screen that allow us to do this thing that we love to do, allow me to continue to bring you guys this awesome broadcast. The serve, not ready. We're the Lady Wildcats for the start of the matchup. Blocked there. That's a point early for the Spartans. Back to serve, Presley Horchak. Her serve makes its way over. Lady Wildcats look to respond. Spartans keep it rolling. And that ball still moving, and it rolls out of bounds. Another point for the Spartans. Horchak back to serve again for the Spartans. She's on a roll right now. Lady Wildcats scrambling to respond. Shot comes in and it goes off the Cats again. Spartans up 3-0 right now. Set up. Pop up. Shot comes in, it's blocked. Dump over, saved by our libero Sowers. And somehow the Spartans keep it rolling. And they're going to say it lands on the line. Cats drop the goose egg. And now back to serve is Mia Myers. One of the seniors for the Lady Wildcats, who trail here by 2 in set number 1. Oh, off the net! Cats now have 2. Not only trailing by 1. And I see that Claire Benning was taken off of the hardwood after getting the starting nod dropped in there. Cats draw even at 3. Number 3, Mackenzie Myers drops it right down in front of Claire Mitchell. So Mia Myers now, her serve. Cats hope to break the tie and take their first lead of the evening. Ferraro, Rhea Vrilla. Kiara Mongaluzzo, it's an odd bubble. Cats take their first lead.
Come on, Hempfield.
And now back to serve as Myers again. 4-3 is the score here in set number 1. Set up. Spike comes in, it drops in. Claire Mitchell responding. Now on the serve for the Spartans, Audrey Iwig. Block up front. And now go out of bounds, point to the Lady Wildcats. Hold on to a 1-point lead here. Peyton Ferraro snap back to serve. As I mentioned, Bria Vrilla in the game, stepping off after getting a start was Claire Benning. She was in for 2 serves, and she was tagged out, and that's an ace! Peyton Ferraro. The junior libero getting an ace there for Lady Wildcats.
Come on, Hempfield.
Cats now 6-4. Just barely making it up over the net. Dig there. Myers, it almost went out of bounds, saved though by Iwig. And that's a point for the Spartans. Lady Wildcats called on the reach there. But Spartans still trail by 1 here. 6-5 here at set number 1. Played well. Mongaluzzo lightly drops it over. Spartans to recover. Oh, Ferraro trying to dig it up. She thought that Savannah Repack had it. And the Spartans now tie it at 6 after starting out with a 3-0 lead. Dig there. Myers saves it. Havrilla tries to send it over. Spartans now take back the lead. Richard Hillwig on our camera tonight. We thank Richard for being available for us. And we wish Mrs. Hillwig a very awesome birthday today. We thank her for allowing Richard to be here to help us out for what is arguably one of the bigger matches of the season so far for the Lady Wildcats. It's out the back. Lady Wildcats tying at 7. And Claire Benning comes onto the hardwood now. Now back to serve is Mackenzie Myers. And her serve goes right into the net. Spartans take back the lead. Substitutions coming on now to the hardwood for the Spartans. Waryanka, that's Shelby Waryanka, the junior defensive specialist, coming in for the Spartans on the serve. Dump off Mongaluzzo, and they're going to say it's on the line. Interesting call there from my vantage point. I thought it was out of bounds. We're all tied up at 8 here in the auxiliary gym. Kira Mongaluzzo now on the serve. Set up. Dump over. Cats to respond. It's Repack with a shot. Cats take the lead back. Savannah Repack with a shot. The junior was able to send it over for the Lady Wildcats. Senior Kara Mongaluzzo now on the serve. The response by Hempfield, lightly sending it over. Nice drop off there by Mackenzie Myers. Mongaluzzo, dump off there by Benning, saved somehow by Myers, and it goes off of the palm of Mia Myers. So that's another point there for the Spartans. Back on the serve now for Hempfield. It's Sadie Coons. Dug up somehow by Mongaluzzo. They're going to give that point to the Spartans. They're going to say the Lady Wildcats reached over the net. Spartans now hit double digits. As Coons is back to serve again. Blade. Myers. Mongaluzzo shoots it right into the lap of Coons. Mongaluzzo to Myers. Nice shot there by Benning. That's a point for Lady Wildcats. And I believe that's Claire Benning's first kill of the night. Savannah Repack now back to serve. And out of bounds. Too much sauce on the serve now. Spartans still managed to hold on to a 1-point lead here at set number 1. And back to serve is the libero, Jillian Sowers. Sowers sends it over, dug up there by Ferraro on the serve. Ashley Deneker can't get it up over the net. Spartans still hold on to a lead. It's 2. Sowers now to serve. Out of bounds. Point Lady Wildcats. And substitutions coming on now for Lady Wildcats. Out goes Claire Benning. Coming on now is Bria Vrilla, who's back to serve. Lady Wildcats trail by 1 here. It's been a nice back and forth so far in set number 1. Both teams kind of filling each other out. I think this is arguably one of the more evenly matched teams that we've seen so far this season. Shot comes in, and that's a point for the Spartans. Back to a 2-point lead. And with 13 on the board, number 13, Presley Horchak goes back to serve for Hempfield. That ball right into the net. Cats scoring 1 there. Back to serve is Mia Myers. Cats trail by 1 here in the auxiliary gym. Played there by Sowers. Cats tie it up. It's set number 1. Now on the serve is Mia Myers. Myers dug up. Kept alive by the Spartans. Nice play there. Avrilla. Shot come from Deneker. It's out of bounds. One-point game here. Ewig back on the serve, the junior for the Hempfield Spartans. Played by Ferraro. Bria Vrilla. Shot comes in by Deneker. Lucky that Horchak got a hand on it. Deneker shot again. It's blocked. In and out of bounds. They're going to give that one to the Cats. Spartans are saying that the Lady Wildcats got a hand on it. And the Spartans are flabbergasted. Peyton Ferraro is back to serve. I personally think that the referees got the call right. Someone called me a little biased. But no matter, 14-14 is the score here in set number 1. Trying to leave it over, and it'll go out of bounds. At that point, goes the way of the Spartans. Substitutions coming in now for the Lady Wildcats. A serve there by the Spartans. Hosea. And that ball goes out of bounds. Point Lady Wildcats off of the block. 15-15 is your score here in set number 1. Back to serve now, Mackenzie Myers, who's played a pivotal role here in the Lady Wildcats season after coming off of a tough ACL surgery. Sent that ball over. It's played by Hempfield, by Coons. Nice light touch over there, and they're going to say that Chiara Mongaluzzo touched the net. Spartans are sticking around. Lady Wildcats still trail by 1. Coming on to the hardwood now is Waryanka. She's now back to serve for the Spartans. She stepped in for Claire Mitchell. Played there by Myers, sent over by Mia. Shot comes in, block up front by Benning. Myers to her sister. Shot comes in, and it's out of bounds. Spartans start to pull away. Back to serve is Waryanka again. Played by the Cats. Shot comes in. Mongaluzzo, it's wild. And Ferraro loses it off the wild backboard. Spartans pulling away again. 18-15 is your score. And a timeout is taken by Coach Volshevsky. So we'll take a timeout as well here on the Wildcats Network. We'll be back with set number 1 after these short messages.
Touchdown! You win at Bardini's.
Number 1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats.
And we're back. Thanks, Chris. Chris Beddick, one of our main sponsors, one of the voices that many people know here on the Wildcats Network. That serve there by Waryanka goes right into the net, and that's exactly what Coach Volshevsky needed that timeout to do. So Wildcats Only trail by 2 here in set number 1. A reminder, folks, that our first Ice Cats broadcast will come to you from Kirk S. Nevin Arena. Big block there up front. Savannah Repack. Scoring one there for the Cats, who trail by 1 here. Again, that's what you need to do out of a timeout. Coach Wilszewski knows how to get his Lady Wildcats fired up. And Lady Wildcats came out of that timeout swinging. And now Kiara Mongaluzzo back to serve again. Serve by Mongaluzzo. Dug up. Pop up. Nice loft over. Set up again. Shot comes in. It's blocked. Serve out of here. Spartans pulled one up on the board there. After the shot from, I believe that was Mongaluzzo, goes out of bounds. So Cats still trail by 2. And 6 points are all that separate the Spartans from taking set number 1. Pop up, repack, and she doesn't get up over top of it. That's a point for the Spartans. Spartans lead by 3 and now only need 5 to take set number 1 here at the auxiliary gym. Set up, dive, pop up, no! Ball won't find its way over. And the Cats are struggling right now. They trail by 4 here, and our timeout is taken by Coach Wilszewski. So we will take another timeout as well here on the Wildcats Network. When we come back, we're going to have a continuation of set number 1 here on the Wildcats Network.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100-plus programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
We're back here on the Wildcats Network. Thank you, Westmoreland County Community College, one of our newer sponsors here on the Wildcats Network, for joining us. It's a pleasure to have them located here in downtown Latrobe. Get the education that you need without the price tag of going to a big college. Again, at Westmoreland County Community College. And that's a point for Lady Wildcats. (18-21) is your score here. A serve there by Savannah Repack. Spartans send it over, and it goes out of bounds off of a Lady Wildcat. 3 points are all that separate the Spartans from taking set number 1 here in the auxiliary gym. Jillian Sowers. Sowers. Spartans to respond. Nice block there, up front by the Great Wall of Greater Latrobe. Cats still fighting. Need to go on a big run here. Would love to see them score 3 straight. Now back to serve is number 4. That's Bria Vrilla, the junior. Her serve makes its way over. Spartans to respond. Mongaluzzo, pop up. Hard shot from Mia Myers, and it goes out of bounds. Lady Wildcats now have 20 points on the board. Trail by 2. Bria Vrilla back to serve again. Set up there. Spartans are on the response. Nice dump off there. That's Mackenzie Myers. Response from Hempfield. Big block up front by Ashley Deneker. Cats continuing the run, and a timeout is taken by Hempfield. Take a quick timeout as well here on the Wildcats Network. When we come back, we're going to have the continuation of set number 1 coming up next.
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
We're back here. Sorry, folks, missed that starting serve. We got to make sure our friends over at the Body Shop like Jason Mignon are taking care of, one of our main longtime sponsors here on the Wildcats Network. Abrilla. Oh, what a nice dump up there by Ashley Denneker. One of the main seniors who started out the year. And I noted in the first game that we covered that Denneker was going to need to be a key focal point of the Cats' defense. And the serve there goes right into the net. Cats cannot allow another point if they want to take set number 1 from Hempfield. The serve. Avrilla. Myers blocked, kept alive. But scramble here. Ferraro. Avrilla. Mongaluzzo, nice shot goes there, makes its way to the back line. Dump off there. Avrilla. Good block there! And that's a point for the Spartans, who will take set number 1. I guess not, my apologies. Cats still have an opportunity. Spartans need 1. And that's a point there for the Lady Wildcats. Thank goodness I was wrong on the score, folks. Cats trail by 1 here. They can't allow another point. Need to score here if they want to make sure that they force. The den here is full to the brim as the Cats try to hold on at set number 1. That ball getting lost. It's somehow kept alive. Play by Ferraro to Avrilla. Mongaluzzo, it's blocked up front. But it goes out of bounds. Lady Wildcats tie it up. Cats need 2. All tied up at 24. They force extra points. Back to serve is Mia Myers. Dug up very well there, kept alive. Spartans need to send it over, and they do. The dig there by Sowers, the libero. Spartans scrambling. Ferraro to Avrilla. Repack kept alive, and that's a point for the Spartans. But remember, Spartans need to win by 2. Cats can't allow a point here. Need to stiffen up. A 2-point run would allow Lady Wildcats to take set number 1. Set up. Shot comes in. Nice dump off there. That's a point for Lady Wildcats. We're going to call a 2-hand touch on the Spartans. Colts Bolshevsky is sweating. And Ashley Denneker tags out, coming in for the new outside hitter. It's Savannah Repack. For the middle blocker, my apologies, it's Savannah Repack back on the service, Peyton Ferraro. Cats need a score. 2-point run would allow them to walk away with set number 1, dug up by Ferraro. Mongaluzzo, it's blocked, but it drops. Cats takes 1 point there, need 1 more, and a timeout is taken by the Spartans who want to reset. So we're going to take a timeout as well here on the Wildcats Network. When we come back, We're going to have the continuation of this set coming up next here on the Wildcats Network.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Lepatich Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
We're back here at the Auxiliary Gym. Thank you, Lepatich Brinker, one of our many longtime sponsors here on the Wildcats Network. Spartans coming out hoping to rebound. They need to go on a 2-point run. Cats get the point there! They give it to the Cats! They give the point to the Cats! And they'll take set number 1. Unbelievable! I thought the shot from Repack was too high. So Cats take set number 1. We're going to take another timeout here. When we come back, we'll have set number 2 here on the Wildcats Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100+ programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
Valley Dairy Restaurants. You never had it so good. For breakfast, lunch, dinner, legendary ice cream. In Latrobe, the Valley Dairy Restaurant on Colony Lane. Go Wildcats!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Ray Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin. From Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
We're back here on the Wildcats Network, brought to you by LHTC Media in set number 2. And set number 2 is brought to all of yins at home by Bardini's Country Smokehouse. Gary Bardini, one of the most decorated butchers that I know, and arguably in all of Westmoreland County. Check out Bardini's Country Smokehouse, located in Crabtree, Pennsylvania, for everything that you want. I mean, folks, let's be honest with ourselves. I mean, we're a little bit over halfway done with September. The holidays are just right around the corner. You got to start thinking about them now, and you got to start thinking about what you're going to serve, especially to those who are new to the in-law scene. You got to make sure you impress those in-laws. And so the best way to do that is with meats from Bardini's Country Smokehouse. I always serve it to my in-laws, and you should as well. So make sure you check out Gary Bardini in Crabtree, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Bardini's Country Smokehouse, for bringing us set number 2. Set number 1, what a great way for the Lady Wildcats to win that one. I didn't think that they were going to give the shot from Repack that sailed, at least I thought sailed over the head of the Spartans. But nonetheless, Cats to serve. It's Havrilla. Pop up. That ball sent over. It's blocked and down goes Mackenzie Myers. Spartans start out with a roar here, taking the first point here in set number 2. Cats with a 1-set advantage here in the matchup. Spartans will have to try to win 3 straight, or perform the miracle we know as the reverse sweep. Point there goes to Hempfield. Or goes to Lee Wildcats. So they get their first points here in set number 1. Dug up there by Sowers. Shot comes in, played by Havrilla. Mongaluzzo drops it over. Light touch, shot comes in. Saying that over is Mia Myers. Light touch there. Ferraro can't get there. That's another point for the Spartans. Back to serve for Hempfield is Sadie Coons. Again, Spartans had a 3-point lead in set number 1. Cats were able to roar back. And so now the Spartans will need to try to hold on to this lead a little bit better. Point to the Spartans. That's a net violation. Call to Mackenzie Myers. So a 2-point lead here for the Spartans. Want to try to stretch that out to 3. Mongaluzzo shot comes in. That's a point there for the Cats. Very reminiscent of the tail end of set number 1. It was a great back and forth between these two talented teams. You can see why it's number 1 and number 2 in this section. And a win here for Lee Wildcats would really help out, as their next matchup, they will roll into Warriors country. Dump off there, played by the Cats. Interesting, there was no net violation called there, and that will be a point for Lee Wildcats anyways. They don't need it, folks. Tied at 3 here. Peyton Ferraro back to serve. Ferraro, the junior, she's been on this Lee Wildcats volleyball team for as long as I've been running broadcasts for the Wildcats network. So it'll be weird for her to graduate next year. It'll be a weird feeling for me. That's a point for the Spartans to see a player that I've known for so long to graduate. I know I'm talking like I know her personally, and that's frankly not the case. That ball sent over by Kosia. Set up, Spartans. Shot by Myers, dug up there. Played by Ferraro, nice shot to keep it rolling. Shot by Myers goes right into the post. Spartans earn another one there, back to a 2-point lead. Kosia back to serve. Played well there by the Spartans. Pop up. Dump off. Shot comes in. It's inside. What a play there. The spike. Mackenzie Myers, that's another point for her. That's 2 so far in set number 2. Cats trail by 1 after taking set number 1 here in set number 2. Myers on the serve again, that's Mackenzie. And her serve goes out of bounds. Substitutions now for the Spartans. On to the hardwood and back to serve is number 7, that's Shelby Waryanka. Waryanka now on the serve. Spartans lead by 2 here in set number 2. Nice dump off by Repack, but Waryanka is there on the assist. Pop up. Mongaluzzo, good block there, and it drops in. Cats now only trail by 1. Mongaluzzo now on the serve. Sends that over. Pop up. Nice dump off there by Kiara Mongaluzzo. She keeps it alive. Mia Myers, block up front there. Spartans scrambling. And they're able to send it right into the net. Cats tie it up. And Kiara Mongaluzzo now back to serve. Iwig couldn't get it over. She tried to, but it was sent right into the net. Again, I think Coach Wolszewski set the net a little high again. That's a point for the Cats. Two-man touch there, and they take their first lead here at set number 2. What a great job by the Cats to persevere and fight. You can't let them hang around. This is exactly what happened in set number 1. Mongaluzzo sends it. Played well there. And they're going to give that point to the Spartans. No, they're going to give it to the Cats. They're going to say that ball went out of bounds.
Come on, Hempfield.
So Cats now starting to pull away. It's a 2-point lead here for the Lady Wildcats. Even head coach Ashton Flynn accepted that and agreed with the call by the referees to give that point to the Lady Wildcats. Repackage blocked well there up front by the Spartans. Myers played well by Coots, and it'll drop in front. Cats continue to pull away. Cats lead by 3 here. It's 9-6.
Come on, Hempfield.
Coach Ashton Flynn letting the Spartans know what they need to do to get back into it. Sending it over. Shot comes in. Mongaluzzo. Myers. Dug up well there by Sowers. Iwig couldn't get underneath it. And Lady Wildcats are now into double digits. Tagging now for the Spartans. Allison Servola steps onto the hardwood. That ball dug up well. Pop up. The spike. Mongaluzzo. Shot comes in by Benning. She stepped onto the hardwood, and that's a point for Lady Wildcats. And a timeout is taken by the Spartans as the Lady Wildcats now stand on top of a 5-point lead here at set number 2. Take a quick break here on the Wildcats Network. When we come back, we're going to continuation of set number 2 coming up next.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
We're back here on the Wildcats Network here in set number 2. Lady Wildcats standing on business and standing on top of a 5-point lead here as they took set number 1. A tight battle set number 1 was 27-25. I want to say hello. I talked with head coach Ashton Flynn earlier, who I believe runs the volleyball Facebook page. So we want to say hello to all the volleyball parents from Hempfield area. It's a pleasure to have you here on the Wildcats Network. I'm not Dan Flickinger, nor have I Sean Myers, but you know what? I think I do pretty well for myself here on the Wildcats Network. Tristan Borland on the horn with the ins guys for the rest of this matchup. Cats to send that ball over. That's Mia Myers, and it goes out of bounds off of Kiara Mongaluzzo. And the Spartans do what you need to do coming out of a timeout. They come out white hot. And substitutions now coming out is Servola. Now back to serve for the Spartans is Nelson. That's Kennedy Nelson. She sends it over. That ball was going to go out of bounds, but Mongaluzzo kept it alive. Dump off there. Mongaluzzo able to dig it up, and another shot there. Claire Benning couldn't get underneath it. And that's going to go a kill the way of Mia Shipman, the senior middle hitter for the Spartans. Nelson sends it over. Shot comes in. Pop up. Sending it over. Set up. Shot comes in, played well again. That's Repack who dropped it into Spartan territory. And Repack climbed the ladder again. Mongaluzzo set up. Repack again. No, it's a shot. They're going to give that one to the Cats. They're going to say it went off of a Spartan. So the Wildcats. It's 12-8 here in the auxiliary gym. Oh, and that's a point there. That went right to the chin of Voryanka. So Savannah Repack scores one again for the Lady Wildcats. Repack on another serve. Cats still stand on that 5-point lead. Sowers. Myers' shot is blocked. And Spartans to respond. Right to the net. Coons tried to send that one in with force, but she got too far over top of it and sent it right into the net. So Repack back to serve again. 6-point lead for the Cats. And it's out of bounds. Point for the Spartans. Hempfield trail by 5 here. And substitution come on now for the Lady Spartans. Presley Horchak steps in. Coming off of the hardwood was Mia Shipman. Shot comes in. Played well by Sowers. Somehow able to dig it up. Miscommunication there by the Spartans. Four points are all that separate these two teams coming off of the hardwood. Or that was Claire Benning. Serve there by the Spartans goes right into the net. 10 points are all that separate the Lady Wildcats. And taking set number 2 and being one set closer to the sweep. Back to serve is Bria Vrilla. She tagged in with Claire Bennett. And that serve goes right into the net. Spartans trying to climb back into it. Back to serve is Horchak. Horchak's serve, played by Mongaluzzo. Shot comes in, and it goes out of bounds. That's a point for Lady Wildcats. The block up front by the Spartans ended up out of bounds, so now Mia Myers is back to serve. Spartans still trail by 5. Played by Sowers. Dump off blocked, and it's kept alive. Point Spartans. Carey called on the Lady Wildcats. Substitution coming on now for the Spartans. Kennedy Nelson comes off the hardwood. Stepping on is Ashlyn Servola. Sadie Coons now on the serve. Set up. And dumping it off there is Mia Myers, or Mackenzie Myers. Shot comes in. That's a point for the Spartans. Two-hand touch called. Cats lead starting to slip away. C.D. Coons on the serve. Here at set number 2. The Den letting their voices be heard here. Sowers, it's somehow kept going. What a great play there by the Spartans. And Coach Volshevsky nearly took it there. And what was a 5-point lead is now down to 2. Addison Servola now on the serve. Set up. Shot comes in, and it's blocked up front. Denied by Gabriela Cosilla. And now with the lead now down to 1, Coach Volshevsky is going to take a timeout, and we will as well here on the Wildcats Network. When we come back, we're going to have the continuation of set number 2 coming up next.
Touchdown! You win at Bardini's.
Number 1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
We're back here on the Wildcats Network. Thank you again to Gary Bardini. And right there you saw, folks, Gridiron Wildcats superstar Alex Tash and Bardini's superstar Gabby Bardini. Alex and the Gridiron Wildcats will be back in action here on the Wildcats Network on Friday. And tying it up there, we're all tied at 16. Cats had a 5-point lead, and we're unable to hold on to it. Can they be able to battle back against the Spartans? It goes out of bounds. Point Wildcats. I was worried that set number 2 was going to be boring. The Spartans said, listen, Tristan, we're going to have you on the edge of your seat for the entirety of this matchup. And now with Peyton Ferraro back to serve, we will see if the intensity continues. Pop up. Shot comes in, and it goes out of bounds off of a Lady Wildcat. 17-17 is your score. And back to serve for the Spartans. It's Kosia. Cats respond with one that just barely goes over the net. That's a point, Lady Wildcats. Back to serve is Mia Myers. Mia Myers on the serve. Set up. Dump off. Response from the Cats. Pop up. Oh, it's a nice dump off. Shot comes in and it's out of bounds. But it goes off of a Lady Wildcat. Point for the Spartans. All tied up at 18. 7 points are all that separates both these teams from taking set number 2. Spartans, if they are able to take set number 2, will force a set 4. Cats winch one set closer to the sweep. Mongaluzzo shot comes in. What a great move there. Just barely staying in bounds. So can Kiara Mongaluzzo get another one here on the serve? Mongaluzzo, it's dug up. Sent over. Mongaluzzo plays it again. Oh, Sower, that's another point for Kiara Mongaluzzo, who wants to take the number 1 spot in the section from the Spartans. And again, it will be big here for the Cats to win in the auxiliary gym, as their next matchup will be on Thursday in Warrior Country. Ferraro. Repack gets blocked. Myers keeps it rolling. And Shipman sends it out of bounds. And a timeout is taken by Hempfield. Take a timeout as well here on the Wildcats Network. When we come back, we're going to have the continuation of set number 2 coming up next on the Wildcats Network.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Lapatich Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of...
Sorry, Jason Brinker. The serve there with Mangaluzo goes out of bounds, and she knows she let that one get by her. We thank Lepage Brinker Funeral Home for sponsoring the Wildcats Network, and we're so sorry for having to dump out of the ad, but these two teams are ecstatic and can't wait to get back onto the hardwood. Back to serve for the Spartans is Kennedy Nelson. Set up, shot comes in, and that's another point for Lady Wildcats. 3 points are all that stands between the Lady Wildcats and taking set number 2. Ferraro comes out, stepping into the hardwood now is senior Ashley Denneker. Savannah Repack back to serve. And that ball lost by Nelson. Two points. All the Lady Wildcats need to take set number 2. Can they get it? Here with Savannah Repack on the serve. Dug up by the Spartans. Played there. And it'll go out of bounds. Another kill there for the Lady Wildcats, who are now up by 5 and are now facing down set point. And that serve goes right into the net. And now the Spartans need to go on a 4-point run here. Dug up by Benning. Mangaluzo, diving save there. And it'll go out of bounds. Lady Wildcats take set number 2. So with that, we're going to take a break here as we get ready for set number 3 here coming up next here on the Wildcats Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100-plus programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
Valley Dairy Restaurants. You never had it so good. For breakfast, lunch, dinner, legendary ice cream. In Latrobe, the Valley Dairy Restaurant on Colony Lane. Go Wildcats!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Or notice preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Radio Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go Cats!
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
Hello, I'm Maria Graziano Bickerstaff, President of the Greater Latrobe Partners in Education Foundation. The foundation ensures the highest level of education innovation supporting GLSD students, faculty, and staff. The foundation strives to provide educational opportunities for all students in grades K through 12. We believe students should have what they need to reach their full potential. Give, build, grow. Every student, every day.
We're back here on the Wildcats Network, folks. Tristan Borland here on the horn with Ian's guys for the rest of the evening. Excuse me. Had a sprint down to the water fountain just down the hallway, and I had to sprint back because I heard that the Chuck-a-Duck was over, so I had to get back ASAP. As we get ready for set number 3, Lady Wildcats looking for the sweep against the number 1 team in the section, the Hempfield Spartans. So we will see if the Lady Wildcats can perform the sweep. I mean, my dinner will still be warm when I get home, but I am not going to hold my breath. These Lady Spartans are not ready to go home yet. So again, we will see what the Spartans have in store for the Lady Wildcats here in set number 3. A reminder that set number 3 is brought to us by the Latrobe Bulletin. For just 35 cents a day, you and your family can keep up with all of the news that you need to go out into the world, I guess, here in Latrobe. Again, check out the Latrobe Bulletin. We actually, part of our deal with the Latrobe Bulletin is that we actually put a schedule listing in the e-subscription of the Latrobe Bulletin. So make sure you sign up for that, and you'll be able to keep up with our schedule here on the Wildcats Network. And we're off and running at set number 2. Reach there. Well, that's a point for the Spartans. I thought they were going to call a reaching violation on the Spartans, but I guess not. So Spartans are on the board first here in the set. And that's another point for the Cats. As that serve goes out of bounds from the Spartans. The serve now by Mia Myers will be an ace. Spartans thought was going to go out of bounds. But an ace earned there by Mia Myers. And the Cats are looking good here in the onset of set number 3. Mia Myers dug up there by Sowers. That ball sent over, dug up well by Avrilla. Mongaluzzo dumps it off, played well there. And that's a point for Lady Wildcats. Another touch there. And so Lady Wildcats are rolling right now here in this set. On the serve is Mia Myers. Set up by the Spartans. Shot comes in, but it's blocked up front. Claire Mitchell thought that she had one being sent right into the lap of Lady Wildcats, but all for naught. Cats lead 4-1 here at set number 3. Now the serve. Set up, dump off, and it'll go out of bounds. No, you're going to say it landed inbounds, so that is a point for the Spartans. And back to serve for Hempfield is Sadie Coons. And coming onto the hardwood is Servola. Cats on the serve. Nice sent over there by Denneker. Shot blocked up front. Point Lady Wildcats. I believe that was Mia Myers standing tall there. Now Peyton Ferraro's back to serve. Cats still a 3-point lead here in set number 3. And again, through the first 2 sets, I've been impressed. This is the kind of volleyball that I know Coach Wolszewski prefers to play, and Ferraro sends that one into the net. That's not the kind of volleyball that Coach Wolszewski likes to play. So now back to serve for the Spartans is Kosia. Her serve makes it over, and Peyton Ferraro gets that one by the line. Substitutions now for Lady Wildcats. Coming out is Bria Vrilla. Coming on is Claire Benning. And back to serve is Mackenzie Myers. Set up. Soro. Myers. And the shot there goes way out of bounds. That's Savannah Repack. And Kira Mongaluza letting her know it's all right. And again, that's the leadership that we talked about in our St. Vincent College pregame show. Kira Mongaluza letting her teammate, her younger teammate, Savannah Repack, know it's all right. I know it's frustrating, but this is how you can fix it. And that's the level of leadership that the Cats know that they need. A great block up front there for the Spartans. I believe that block up front is being credited to Allison Servola. So now the serve for the Spartans. That was Shelby Warienka, the shot from Mongaluzo, and a block up front. The young buck, Claire Benning, getting the point there for Lady Wildcats. A big block up front by the sophomore. And the serve there by the senior Mongaluzo is fielded by the Spartans, and it hits wide off of her foot. And the Spartans are fired up as well. You can hear that as our microphones are peeking right into my eardrums. And substitutions now coming on for the Spartans. Back to serve is Kennedy Nelson as she tags out with Allison Servola, who just got the kill for the Spartans on that last volley. That ball sent over and out of bounds. Cats still hold on to a lead. And back to service Savannah Repack. Spartans down by 2 here. Don't want to get swept out the door. And another shot there. Another point for Lady Wildcats. Sadie Coons having a tough time getting the ball up and over the net, and it is a tough angle. I certainly wouldn't be able to do it, folks. I'd be lucky if I'd be able to get underneath the net at that angle. Shipman dumps it off to the Cats. And unable to get underneath it. That's another point for the Spartans. Jillian Sowers on the serve. Dump up there, dug up well. Spartans keep it rolling. Myers blocked up front. And the Hempfield Spartans put up another kill on the board. Gabriella Gosia on the block there up front. Ferraro on the dig. Mongaluzo, it's played well by the Spartans. Nice dump off there. And there's a good kill there by Claire Benning. I am so impressed that I can see why Coach Wolszewski felt that she deserved the start here this evening at the auxiliary gym. 10-8 is your score here in set number 3. And the sophomore Claire Benning scores again. Serve by Avrilla. She came in for Benning. Shot blocked. Point Cats. Lady Wildcats get another goal there. Or get another kill. My apologies. I'm thinking about our next broadcast, at least my next broadcast is going to be on October 2nd when the Lady Wildcats travel to Norwin to face the Knights. blocked there. Shot dumped in by Ashley Denneker. And a timeout is taken by the Spartans. So with that, we're going to take a timeout as well here on the Wildcats Network. After this quick break, we'll be right back with more heart-pounding action on the Wildcats Network.
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
And a big thank you to Westmoreland County Community College, a new addition to our sponsorship lineup. That served there by the Lady Wildcats goes out of bounds. And the Spartans now back to serve. And with it is Presley Horchak. She tagged in for Waryanka. Denneker drops it in the corner. It's been tough for Ashley Denneker so far tonight, but she gets one there as that barely drops in the nearest backside corner. Now Mia Myers is back to serve for the Lady Wildcats. 13-9 is your score here on the Wildcats Network. Set up Spartans. Punching it over, dug up by Ferraro, keeping it alive. Mongaluzzo sends it over. Spartans respond. Myers to Myers, and it's out of bounds. They're going to say it's in bounds. Cats get one there. I thought it was out of bounds, but they're going to call it. The head coach Flynn is fired up. 14-9 is the score here in set number 3. Cats already have taken 2. Can they make it 3? Spartans, nice dump off there. Put a little bit more finesse onto it. Mongaluzzo send it. Spartans respond. Pop up. Nice dump off there. The offhand, the backhand. I almost said the offhand, but the backhand. Shot comes in, dug up. Sending it over. Shot comes in. Sending it over. Digging it up, keeping it alive is Myers. I don't know how the Cats have done it. Block! Point! Cats! Lady Wildcats are on a different level right now. And that incredible back and forth end up in points for Lady Wildcats, 15-9. Mia Myers back to serve. I don't know how he does it, folks. Coach Volshevsky always able to keep his composure during the game. I'm over here losing my marbles. Hempfield. Good block up front. That's Denneker on the block. She keeps it rolling. Dump off, kept alive. Ferraro sends it. How did Ashley Denneker do it all? And that one gets by. That's a Vrilla. Got by. (15-10) on the serve for the Spartans. Jillian. That's Sadie Coons. My apologies. I almost said that was Sower, the libero, and I knew that that wasn't wrong, but she gets there for the serve. Big shot, big block. Ashley Denneker. She tags out. And stepping onto the hardwood is Savannah Repack. Peyton Ferraro on the serve. Set up. Shot comes in, it drops in the middle. Nobody there to touch it. That's another point for the Spartans. Accredited on the kill is Addison Servola. Spartans serve it. Cats have a 5-point lead here. We watched them lose one in set number 2, but they're going to hold on to it here. 17-11 is your score. Back to serve is Mia Myers. The senior on the serve. Set up, dumping it over. Cats to respond. That ball, they're going to say it went off of a Spartan. That's another point for the Lady Wildcats. And a timeout is taken as the Cats inch closer and closer to taking set number 3 and completing the sweep. So we're going to take a timeout as well here on the Wildcats Network. When we come back, we're going to have the continuation of set number 3 coming up next.
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
Thank you to my apologies. Thank you to the Collision Shop by Jason Mignon for being a longtime sponsor of the Wildcats. Now we're back here in set number 3, which again, as I remind you, is brought to you by the Latrobe Bulletin. For just 35 cents a day, you can keep up with all of the news here in Latrobe and the surrounding areas. Cats up by 7. Need 7 to sweep the number 1 team in the section. Can the Lady Wildcats do it? Kept alive. Pop up. No, it's a dump off, but Sowers is there and it goes out of bounds. The Wildcats just need 6 more for the sweep of the number 1 team in 4A Section 3. Their next game will not be here on the Wildcats Network as that serve by Myers goes right to the net. The next game for Lady Wildcats will be on Thursday, where they hit the road and will be playing at Warrior Country, a team that they've already seen earlier this season. That was our first volleyball broadcast here on the Wildcats Network. That ball goes out of bounds. The Lady Wildcats now 5 points away from sweeping the Spartans right out the door. Kara Mongaluza now on the serve. And for the Spartans, if they can't pull it together here, that'll be the night for them. And they will host Butler on Thursday. Substitutions coming on now for the Hempfield Spartans. Kennedy Nelson now back to serve for Hempfield after she tags out with Servola. Shot comes in, it's blocked up front, kept alive. That's a point for Lady Wildcats, who are now 4 points away from the sweep and will extend to a 4-game win streak. Repack on the serve. Played by Shipman. That's Benning. Benning pops it up. Shot comes in by Shipman. Spartans to loft it over. Pop up. Benning. Pop up again, Mongaluzo. To Myers, who lightly lofts it over, dug up. And it's a point for the Cats. It gets away from Horchak. Cats now need 3 to take set number 3. Repack. And that one will get by Kira Mongaluzzo. Spartans still trail, but there's hope. Back to serve for the Spartans is Sowers. And I believe that the referees were not ready for the serve, so they will reserve is Sowers. Ferraro needs to be ready. That last serve went in her area. Nice job there by Sowers to spice it up. Send it to Mongaluzzo, who responds. Dump off. Nobody's there to block it. And the Spartans are trying to roar back into it. Jillian Sowers back to serve. Pop up. Punch there. Ferraro to dump it away. Spartans dump off and it will land in bounds. Kira Mongaluzzo thought that it was going to drop out. And now they are going to keep Sowers back there on the serve. Pop up. Benning. And it'll go out of bounds. Spartans on a roll right now. They're on a 4-point roll. They want to keep that run going. They're now only down by 5 here. Would love to force set number 4. And they're going to say it's in. Spartans continue the rampage, and they force Coach Volshevsky to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well here on the Wildcats Network. We'll be right back after these short messages.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Radio Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
We're back here on the Wildcats Network. Tristan Borland here on the horn with you guys for what could be the possible exciting conclusion here of tonight's matchup between the number 1 and number 2 teams in 4A Section 3. Varsity girls volleyball. Sowers sends it over for the Spartans, and it goes out of bounds. Textbook Coach Volshevsky timeout. And substitutions now coming on for the Lady Wildcats. Avrila now back to serve as she tags out with Claire Benning. Definitely going to be a cat that I'm going to be mentioning on our St. Vincent pregame show next time. We have the Lady Wildcats on the Wildcats Network. Dump off. Set up. And that's our point for the Spartans. Too many touches for the Wildcats. The Spartans hanging around. Tag out for the Spartans in is Claire Mitchell. She substitutes for Shelby Ryanka. And back to serve is Presley Horchek. Avrila. Punch. Spartans to respond. Mongaluzzo able to recover on the assist. Punch comes in, and that's another point for the Spartans. It's now 20-13. Number 13, Horchak, is back to serve. 20-23, my apologies. Nice shot, nice point by the Cats. This is it. This is the match point. Spartans can't allow the Lady Wildcats to score another point in this set. Can Mia Myers do it? Could this be it for the Spartans? Ferraro to Avrilla. Sending it over. Avrilla to Mongaluzzo on the spike. And it's a point for the Spartans on the carry. Spartans cannot allow one more point. They need to go on a 4-point run right here, right now. They actually need to go on a 5-point run if they don't want to be swept out the door. Avrilla. Punch. Ferraro. That's another point for the Spartans. It might be possible, folks. It might be possible. Sadie Kearns on a serve for the Spartans. Pop up by Avrilla. Played by Mongaluzzo. Punch. Pop up. And this could be it. And that's it. Cats win. Cats win. Cats win. Lady Wildcats upset Hempfield here this evening. So the Lady Wildcats get a big win here in the auxiliary gym. Our next broadcast here on the Wildcats Network will be Friday. We will have Greater Latrobe Gridiron Wildcats hosting the number 2 team in the Big East Conference. That's Woodland Hills. We will have that again at 6:30. That's our St. Vincent College pregame show. Make sure you join Bill Brown and Mike Paremka on the St. Vincent College pregame show. The next match for the Hempfield Spartans, again, they host the Golden Tornadoes from Butler on Wednesday. Lady Wildcats will travel to Warrior Country for their Thursday matchup. For Richard Hillwig, on our camera, I'm Tristan Borland. For the rest of our crew, signing off for tonight's broadcast and wishing all of you a wonderful rest of your evening.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100+ programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
Valley Dairy Restaurants. You never had it so good. For breakfast, lunch, dinner, legendary ice cream. In Latrobe, the Valley Dairy Restaurant on Colony Lane. Go Wildcats!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den.